In this video, we're gonna be playing with this under the render properties. Uh, we have the screen space reflections. We're gonna be playing with that and see what we can do with it. Basically, we want to see that if we can make the objects transparent and give them a glossy look, and what can we do with these reflections, like how can we reflect the object and stuff like that, right? So one thing which is kind of similar to what we're going to be doing is like sometimes the objects are on the planes, right? So for that we're going to be adding a plane. Let's scale it, right? And this plane, let's give him it a roughness. So we will also be covering the roughness in it. So inside the material, when you give it a material, so we added a material to the plane. So inside that material we have a roughness here. So before changing it, let's go to this display render preview. So right now if you do look at our plane, it's not shiny at all. So I'm gonna bring the roughness down. So now you would see that I can see the reflection of the light and it is shiny. The object is very shiny. Okay, so we have only the reflections of the light, but the objects are shiny, right? And now, if first of all I wanna show you that. So now I have selected the cube, right? I have selected the cube, and let's just change the surface of that, like the glass BSDF, right? And we also want to make it screen space reflection. We want to enable that. Now going back to our render properties, and I enable this screen space reflections and the reflections here. Sorry about that. So you would see that our object, let's just move it. I just click G in order to see that, is has transparency. It is like a glass, like it has a glass effect, right? And then it is see-through and transparent, right? And also it has the screen space reflections, and you can tweak that. Let's just go a little bit, zoom out and look from here. And I'm just playing with the settings right now. The maximum roughness, the thickness, edge fading, and clamp. So they have given you these ones in order to kind of tweak the reflections on the so the objects can have a lot of reflection. So depending on the plane, it's gonna it can become more visible. like how much reflections you're gonna need, and like depending on like, so it could have more reflection, right? uh, and some, what I'm trying to say is like the some depending on the plane, it could differ like how much you can see those reflections, right? Okay, one other thing I was wanted to know is like, just to show you subsurface translucent, so that would actually change that, change the transparency of the plane. We don't want to do that, we already had that. So again, as you can see, that the refraction effect, even if it does not has a refraction effect, just notice that this is still made of glass. Like it does have a glassy look, and if you do change the, bring the light close, you would notice that yes, it is in fact made of, it does have a glass material. So changing it like enabling the reflection again, and going to the materials, same effect is achieved over here. Like basically we would need to enable both of them in order to get the reflection. Thanks for watching.